Hi guys, Camilla here with the first video for Happy Little Stampers. I have the honor to be one of the members of the YouTube video crew for Happy Little Stampers. Thanks so much, Kylie. And so let's get started. So first off, I want to show you the 4 stamps that I received in the mail from Kylie. The first one you saw was the Everyday Sentiments, and this one I love. I just love these birdies, and it's called Whimsical Friends. This one is called Butterfly Birthday, and I really love these butterflies. And this is the one I'm gonna be using for my cards today, and it's called Fun Birthday Sentiments. And it's got many different fonts and different sizes of happy birthday sentiments. So for my projects, all 3 of them, as I will be making 3 cards, I'm using a piece of Nina Solar white cardstock, and I will be using all these distressings to blend my background. And for the first background, I'll be using Squeezed Lemonade, Twisted Citron, Cracked Pistachio, Salty Ocean, and Mermaid Lagoon. And usually when I'm blending inks, especially distressings, I just go from outside towards the inside and just go back with more and more ink as much as I need. So I apply the first color. As you can see, I applied Squeezed Lemonade, the yellow, and then I came in with Twisted Citron, and then I went back to the yellow and back to the green, and so on and so on. So you always have to go back and forth to achieve a perfect blend. And for the second background, I went in with Salty Ocean and then picked Raspberry. That blends really nicely with the blue Salty Ocean, creating another purple. Then I went in with Seedless Preserves, and lastly with Dusty Concord, which is a darker, more true purple. And the last blend is the Mustard Seed, which is the yellow, Spice Marmalade, the orange, Ripe Persimmon, which is a kind of a red orange, and then Barn Door. And this time I decided to go diagonally with my blending, so it looks a little different. And this is how all 3 backgrounds look like. And now I will be working on the first background, for which I will be using a yellow card base. This is how I usually deal with my new stamp sets. I cut off the top part so that the seal is at the bottom. And I also usually take a piece of Scotch tape and tape the top part of the stamp set itself, so that when you open it, there's no 2 separate acetates, but they're kind of connected. So for this card, I will be using almost all of the happy birthday sentiments from this set. I'm using VersaFine Black Onyx ink. It's a pigment ink that dries kind of quick, and I will be stamping them randomly all over my card front. And by randomly, I of course mean I'm gonna organize them all over my card front, and then stamp them more or less where I planned to stamp them before. And that's how the card front is finished, and this is how the finished card looks like. I also added a few of the enamel dots with glitter that Kylie sent me as well, and I'll show them to you at the end of the video. And for the next background, because the background is fairly dark, I used Versamark ink. It's a ink for embossing, and I'm going in with my Wow white opaque embossing powder, and I'm gonna heat emboss all these sentiments. And this is how it looks like after being embossed. And for my card base, I'm using the purple color. And here I also added those beautiful glitter enamel dots. For the third background, I wanted to do something a little different, so I embossed the card front using these tiny dots embossing folder. I then die cut the center of the card front using a scallop die. I put that aside, and later I die cut an oval out of that. I then die cut a scallop out of black cardstock, and I stamped the big happy birthday sentiment on it using Versamark ink. It's a sticky ink for embossing, and I heat embossed the sentiment in gold. I added some foam squares at the back of the black scallop for dimension, and then after I die cut that oval out of a card front, I used Tambo Mono multi-glue to add a little frame to my black scallop around the sentiment. I used my fingers to add a little dimension to the frame, and that finished the card number 3. As you can see, I also added some enamel dots with glitter. These are the gold ones. I thought they were perfect for this card. And so here are the finished cards, number 1, 2, and 3. Here I added some pink and blue enamel dots. I think they are gorgeous. The glitter in them is really, really beautiful and shiny. I'm trying to kind of show you. Here you can see how beautiful they are in reality. These are golden ones, and here I also added a few blue ones. This is how the glitter enamel dots look like, and you can also get them in the Happy Little Stampers shop. And that finishes the video for today and all these 3 cards. And once again, a big thank you to Kylie for letting me be a part of this video crew for Happy Little Stampers, and thank you so much for watching. Have a great and crafty day. Bye!